Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, I'm Tina. I'm a full-time reseller, and today I'm bringing you another What Sold Weekend Edition. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking out my channel. Please consider subscribing and hitting that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload a video. I put these out every Monday and a bunch of other reseller related stuff during the week. So now, usually what I do here is show you the things I sold from Friday night to Sunday night. This one's a little different. I did not film last night. I'm actually filming this today, Monday morning. So I'm going to include a couple things that sold this morning. Sales were pretty slow this weekend. It was Easter weekend. What are you going to do? So let's just get started here. I'm going to show you what I sold on Poshmark first. I didn't have any sales on Etsy this weekend. So I had two on Poshmark. First one is a pair of American Eagle high-rise shorty shorts. They sold for $16. So after the Poshmark fees, my cut of that is $12.80. I think I paid about $2 for these. And next I sold a pair of Hollister shorts. These sold for $14 on a best offer. And my cut of that was $11.05. They have a cute little detail, like a little palm tree kind of painted on them. I thought they were really cute. Okay, now all of my other sales were on eBay. So let's get started with those. I am referring to my iPad. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing because I will never remember this stuff otherwise. All right, so the first item is a Creation Washington National Cathedral plate, stained glass, West Rose window, 2002. So this plate is not actually stained glass, but it is in the design of the stained glass that is hanging in this cathedral. I bought two of these plates, exactly the same. This is the second one that has sold. I purchased these at an estate sale last year, and I think that they were about $1 a piece, if I remember correctly, and it sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The other one sold for the same. The other one sold probably 6 months ago. All right, so next item is a Nishiki Women's Specific NWS. Not sure what that stands for, but it was on the back of the jersey, so put that in the title. Cycling biking jersey, sleeveless tank top, size small medium. This sold for $9.99 plus shipping. I purchased this probably about a month ago, maybe a little more than that. Some cycling jerseys can do really well. This, not so much. But I think I paid around $2 for it. Next item, I sold a Fry Women's Ivy slip-on shoes, sneakers, Grigio, gray Italian oiled suedes, size 8.5. That was hard to spit out. Now these, Ivy is the style name and the Grigio gray is just the color name. So these I paid $10 for. I've mentioned this before, so if you've been watching my videos, you know I buy from one of my local stores that has a deal with a online retailer, and they get a lot of their overstock and whatnot, and it's a lot of clothing and shoes. Now this is a thrift store, but yeah, so they get all these clothes and shoes, and they're new. Many times, pretty much all the time, they're without box because they take everything out of the boxes so they can display it. And then I think they just toss the boxes, which is really quite a shame. But I guess it's, you know, it's what works for them. Everything in a box would kind of be so messy, and, you know, people would be digging it out anyway, and the boxes would be all over the place. So anyway, this was a great return on investment. Fry's a really good brand to sell, and I knew they would do really well. I did actually have these since probably, I don't know if I purchased these in December or later, but I know I did buy a whole bunch of stuff back in December, so they may have been from then. All right, next I sold a lot of 5 Ellery Adams books by the Bay Mysteries. They're paperback books. Books by the Bay is the series name. And these I purchased in, the haul was in one of my church sale videos from a couple weeks ago. I went in the morning and did the regular sale, and then I went back in the afternoon and I did the bag sale. $3 a bag. I purchased 3 bags. These books were in one of the bags. So I definitely made my money back already. I mean, even with these books alone, but I also sold some of the, if you did watch that video, I had a bunch of Fontanini nativity figurines that I purchased in the bags also, and I've already sold a couple of those, I think for like $20 a piece. Okay, so next item is 6 Oneida Panorama Placed Oval Soup Spoons. These sold for $17.99 plus shipping. And then to the same buyer, I also sold 2 sets of 4 Panorama dinner forks. And those 2 sets totaled $35.90. So yeah, over $50 worth of flatware if you add those together. So that was pretty nice. And then to one of my wonderful viewers, I sold this Adidas pink peplum ruffle short sleeve polo shirt for golf size XL. And this I showed in one of my recent haul videos. It was very bright. Had some comments saying they were blinded by it. But it's a really cool shirt. Very nice. And that sold for $14.99 plus shipping. I can't remember what I paid for that, but it's definitely in the haul video, one of them. So thank you so much for purchasing that. And next item is Good Food for Good Times, Simple Recipes for Sensational Celebrations Cookbook. I sold this for $9.99 plus shipping. This I bought in like this bulk deal. I know I also spoke about this in the past. I went to a yard sale and this man was selling a bunch of stuff that his mother had purchased, mainly online, QVC, Home Shopping Network. She just had tons of stuff. She had passed away and he was selling a bunch of her stuff, and he said he didn't even clean out half of the house yet. He invited me back to her house probably about a month later to take a look around and see if I wanted to purchase anything. I bought a ton of cookbooks, among other things. I bought a lot of other things as well, but I did buy a bunch of the cookbooks. I sent some of them into Amazon FBA, and some of them I put on eBay. I still have a few left, and they've been selling, kind of trickling out of my inventory here and there. Next item is a Walt Disney Dinosaur Movie Blu-ray disc, HD, new and sealed. This sold for $18.99 with free shipping. This I purchased pretty recently as well at an estate sale. And I'm not really sure of the individual price because I paid a bulk price of, I think it was $50 for every single thing that I bought. And I never really broke it down into each individual item or whatever. So I don't really know what I paid for this, but I did buy a lot of stuff there. All right, next item is a pair of Tiva Voya Tri-Flip Black Thong Flip-Flop Sandals, size 11. These sold for $19.99 plus shipping. These, I believe I paid $10 for. So not a huge profit on these, but I knew that they would sell quick. And they did. They sold in about 2 weeks maybe. This also came from the same place where I bought the Fry shoes. Now, a few months ago, this place was selling all of the sandals for $5 a piece. I guess that was because it was November, December, and not the optimal time for sandals in Pennsylvania. So they were all marked down to $5 a piece. And they kind of had this tiered pricing: sandals $5, shoes $10, short boots $15, tall boots $20. And now they have all shoes $10, except for certain pairs. They are now pricing their Fries higher. They're pricing a lot of the Fly London tire. I mean, I was getting really great deals on all of those brands. Now they kind of caught on to some of those. But right now, though, they're doing all of their boots for $10 a pair. So even like the tall ones or whatever. So they're kind of pricing seasonally. But I did think that all the sandals were still $5. And it turns out they weren't. But I still picked these up. And, you know, I still made a profit on them. So next item is a Dimensions counted cross stitch kit. This I think I purchased at the thrift store a couple weeks ago. It was in one of my thrift with me videos, and I think I paid $1.99 for it, and it sold for $12.99 plus shipping. It's got a lighthouse in it. People love lighthouses. I figured that would sell pretty quick, and it did. And then we have a pair of Anne Klein iFlex Tempted must have been the style name. Embellished snake print wedge heel sandals, size 6.5 medium. These sold for $22.95 plus shipping. Now I can tell you that I have not used that background for a very long time. So I have had those. I've had those for a little while, but they finally sold. So very happy with that. Don't remember what I paid for them because I had them listed for a while. All right, next item is a pair of Earth shoes, Clover Gray. Clover is the style name, by the way, because Clover Gray doesn't make any sense. Mary Jane's leather, size 8.5B. Those sold for $27.99 plus shipping. I know I picked these up recently too. Sometimes I am so good remembering prices for like every single thing. Right now in the spring, I am buying so much stuff that it's all kind of blending together. So don't remember what I paid for these, but I would venture to guess it was definitely under $5. So decent profit on those. Next item is a vintage cut glass bottle decanter carafe, ABP. I have a little question mark because ABP stands for American Brilliant period. This does appear to be from that period, but I'm not entirely sure, so I put a little question mark there. Star pinwheel pattern, no stopper. It was missing the stopper. And that sold this morning. I took a best offer of $25. I had it listed for $35, and the buyer sent me a message asking me if I would take $25. So I said yes, and I sent them an offer, and they accepted and bought it. And then the final item that sold this morning is Until All the Pieces Fit Autism Awareness Puzzle Heart Coffee Mug Cup, 16 ounces. I've had this for a little while and it finally sold. I sold this for $12.99 plus shipping. So that is it. That wraps up what I sold this weekend. So like I said, not a crazy amount. It was definitely on the slow side. And I'm going to have an easy shipping morning because that's another thing I didn't do. I did not start my shipping yet. So I am going to do this right now as soon as I take the last couple sips out of my coffee. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, let me know what your favorite sale was. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And until next time, have a great week. Bye.